Hello, Whiskey Taste Buds. Adam here, and Greg,
Great.
Blue Collar and Scholar Whiskey Pair. And we're here for day 4 of the 12 Drams of Christmas for 2023. It's December 16th. Yesterday we enjoyed a lovely dram from Douglas Lang. It was the Big Pete edition, Christmas edition, pardon me. And today I think we're staying, we'll see. Don't want to spoil it before we get there. So go ahead, go to your tree, find day 4. And we'll open the bottle and enjoy it with you. Oh, no, not a very good pop there.
Wow. I like the sound.
Glug, glug, glug.
Glug, glug, glug. And the color, too. Look at that color. That's
Beautiful,
so
beautiful.
rich.
Yeah. Nice dark color. Actually looks darker in the bottle. Well, I'm not going to show you yet. Than it does in the glass, but. Oh.
We're still at the McBaxter Whiskey Saloon. Grateful to both Dan and Ellen Baxter for allowing us to partake our 12 drams of Christmas here.
For sure, yeah, we could use AI technology and superimpose something in the background, but what could be more beautiful than a wall of whiskey? So
Yeah, I think next year we should do 25 drams. We'll explore a lot more of.
That's something that's possible, but that's a lot of work.
Yeah, yes, I know it is. I know. All right, what are you picking up?
Smoldering seaweed.
Wow. Seaweed.
Waves of red berries, orange peel, and
See, I would call it
citrus.
seaweed. Sounds pejorative. I'd say sugar kelp.
Oh, okay, specific.
Yeah.
Very well. Okay. Smoldering sugar kelp.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of sand in there, but understandably. What do you think? I love that.
I think that's a cheers-worthy nose.
Whoa. It's like sucking back an oyster. Without all of the kind of smooth, whatever, tips that you often get with sucking back an oyster.
This is a really nice sherry whiskey.
It is a sherry.
Definitely has some smokiness, some peat in there, oak spices, but yeah, beautiful dark fruit, brown sugar.
It reminds me in a way of the Ardnamurchan that we had the other night.
Absolutely.
It doesn't have a strong presence, but it has a rich, complex presence that I think makes it an exceptional whiskey.
For sure, yeah. There's the finish. There's dark chocolate in there, salted caramel, and then that maritime peat smoke. It's beautiful whiskey. Beautiful whiskey. You ready for the reveal?
I guess so.
Yeah, this one's pretty special.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about sharing this one. I acquired this whiskey through some whiskey club members, and they're probably pretty excited to taste it too. They were hoping that I would have it in the 12 drams when I purchased it from them. So, John and Jody, this one's for you. This is Kilchoman Loch Gorham.
Yes.
And the Loch Gorham is a special limited edition whiskey they release once a year. This one is a 2019 edition. And so pretty unattainable nowadays. You'd be pretty lucky to find one if you're trying to get a hold of it. So I was pretty lucky. From the Isle of Islay, Kilchoman Distillery is probably the smallest distillery on the Isle of Islay. It's a farm distillery. They grow a lot Barley.
Yeah.
It goes into their whiskeys.
And it was started back in 2005 by a couple named Anthony and Kathy Wills. And they've done a wonderful job at trying to maintain the whole production process on Islay itself.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of really cool craft distillery things going on there. This particular whiskey was a vatting of 20 Oloroso sherry butts, filled in 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2011. And then it was bottled in the spring of 2019. It was bottled at 46% ABV, so non-chill filtered, no color added. And normally I like whiskeys presented at maybe slightly higher, like a 48 to 50%, but I think this whiskey is just so on point. I think 46 was a great strength to present it at.
I agree. For some of you, the pronunciation has always been a bit of a challenge when it comes to the Gaelic. I was at a very popular whiskey bar in Victoria last week, and the bartender, who is also the owner, asked me if I would like a dram of Kilchoman.
Kilchoman. Yeah, and we all know Greg, and he can't let that go.
No, I couldn't let it go. So I explained to him that, yes, the CH is a problem because it can be ch like in Glenkinchie, it can be k like in Royal Loch Nagar or Loch Lomond, but it can also be silent like it is with Kilchoman. So it's really hard to determine when to ch or.
Yeah. And a lot of those problems are for folks that aren't from Scotland without a Scottish accent, because usually when they pronounce it there, it's kind of slurred together really quickly, and you don't really pick it up.
Clearly, I can see why.
Especially if you have a couple of these.
Anyway,
in fact, I know some Scottish people, and the more whiskey they drink, the harder it is to understand them. So.
Especially our Glaswegian friends. Anyway, this has been great. Thank you for this.
Yes, and the price point on this one was $184, so still pretty approachable for a pretty exclusive whiskey. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.
And for those of you that want to know what Loch Gorm is, it's actually the largest lake on Islay. In case you didn't know. Anyway, cheers to all of you.
Cheers. See you tomorrow.